Hey guys, this is Sammy from BuyMeAnIPhone.com, and today I'm reviewing the PDAir leather sleeve case for the iPhone. That's not an iPhone. You want to know why? Well, when I first got this case a couple days ago and I tried to put my iPhone in there, my iPhone wouldn't fit. In fact, I had to stretch out the case in order for the iPhone to fit. I stretched it out using my little dinky office calculator. Let me pull that out. That's what I used. This is just a little bit wider than the iPhone, and I honestly could not get the iPhone to fit at all. It would go maybe up to about right here, and then that was it. When I was able to finally get it in, I couldn't get it out. It actually took a coworker of mine to help me get the iPhone out, and it took, I'm not even joking, like 25 minutes to pull the iPhone out. I don't know. I personally don't think that I need to work hard to use a product, period. That's just my opinion. I really think that there should be a very, very strict QA/QC process, especially if you're a company trying to create a name for yourself in amongst larger fish out there like Belkin. You really need to do everything you can to make sure that your product is going to be perfect from the start to finish, regardless of your size of your company or not. You should be able to throw out a really, really good product, and the consumer should not have to stretch out the case with a calculator or any other type of office object. After letting it stretch out for almost a day and a half, I was finally able to get my iPhone to fit in there. I'm not even kidding you. It took a day and a half of it stretching out on the windowsill so that the sun could hit it to maybe soften up that leather a little bit. So that kind of irked me a little bit. I was a little upset when I tried using this case, and I just couldn't. So now that it's stretched out, let me go ahead and put my iPhone in there for you. And now it fits in just fine. It should have done this from the very first try, but it didn't. And it closes using a little button clasp on the back. And as you can see, the cutouts are pretty good. Here's the camera. Up on top is the earphone and lock switch. And to the side, we've got the hold and volume, silence and volume. So it's actually, the cutouts are pretty good. On the back, on the bottom, we've got the grills lift open for the speaker and the dock connector. And actually, I'll just show you that. And it does connect just fine. Now on the back, we've got that little nubbin or whatever you want to call it. And this actually allows you to connect it to the belt clip. I really like the fact that they give you the flexibility to remove that. Personally, I hate these. Let me show you the clip, what it looks like. Let me screw that back on. It's this guy right here. I'm sure you guys know this from the old Nokia days. Nokia was actually, I think, the first ones to use these types of clips. And they just sit like that. This is a 365-degree case, and it just freely rotates. Personally, I hate that. I really prefer the leather fixed or the leather rotating clips. They're a lot better. They actually stick in one particular direction, which I prefer. As opposed to this moving around constantly. I think it's annoying. And also, I'm known to break these clips in a matter of days. I've been using this case now for 3 days, and surprisingly, it's been holding up pretty well. So, with all that being said, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I really think this case, I think it looks great. I think it's a beautiful looking case. It does a pretty good job. Now, one thing you need to notice is that it's got a thin plastic covering over the entire case and the entire screen. Oh, sorry, not the entire case, just the screen portion. It's sewn into the leather, and if you have a best skins ever full skin like I do, it's gonna stick. And let me see if I can not get some glare in there, but it's gonna stick to that front because it's plastic on plastic. Now, if you're using no screen protection, or if you've got one of those hard plastic screen protectors that use static, that shouldn't be an issue for you. But for me, it was an issue, and typing with it was kind of a nuisance. So in my review, I'm not going to include the fact that that was kind of cumbersome for me, because I understand that most of you probably aren't using that type of protection for your iPhone. Regardless, with that being said, the quality of leather is fine. It's not excellent. It's very thin leather. The fact that I had to stretch out the case before I could even use it for about a day and a half using this guy right here kind of pissed me off a little bit. And the fact that it's got this clip right here, that's not a real winner for me. I'd rather prefer a fixed clip like what Incase has done with their leather sleeve, as opposed to these types of clips. Still, with all that being said, really the most I could give this case is a 3 out of 5. And giving it a 3 out of 5 is being very generous on my part. I really wish PDAir would have had a better QA/QC process when they came to developing this case, so that the consumer wouldn't have to stretch out the case to use it. That's my personal opinion. Again, in the post, I'll go ahead and include links, so if you wanted to purchase this case, you can directly from PDAir.com. Also include some other photos and some other relative information as well. Thanks again for watching this video. Please stay tuned. I'll be showcasing a lot more videos, video reviews, how-tos, tips, tricks. And again, thank you for those who have been visiting my site, falafeljack.com/blog. Please leave comments today on this video. And if you have any other questions, please feel free to email me, Sammy@buymeaniphone.com. Thanks a lot, guys. We'll talk to you later. Bye.